Did I just make this worse?
Yo, LaRon, she tried to set you up.
What she said?
She was asking you what they were saying in the song that you was playing. Meanwhile, that nigga speaks Spanish. And she what he said.
This nigga don't speak shit. What the fuck you mean? I'm half.
I mean, that
Mom fucked a black guy, bro.
Wow.
Well, you speak Spanish, though.
I don't speak it.
You performed that shit for 30 minutes. You gotta speak something.
My nigga, I dead ass Google.
Nigga said, the only word I know is.
That was it.
Wow.
It weren't my
No
songs.
Puerto Rican does. We wing it.
Take your headphones off real quick.
Wow.
Take your headphones off real quick.
Oh, this is when he yells at me and tells me to move over.
Yeah, move over, nigga. What the fuck I want you on my thigh for?
You can't just say, hey, can you please move over?
How about you just move over? Nigga, you know I'm about to pull up.
I see the camera.
Hmm?
I had it around second, I had a different outfit.
Oh, yeah. Tiene más?
Nah,
No, never mind. We good.
You do a sound check.
Ooh.
Yo, my last shit is vodka.
Wait.
OJ niggas.
Vodka, Casa, and OJ
Yeah, he
at the
bugged
same
out.
And he
glass.
said it's lit.
Yeah, I bet it is. Nigga, you about to die.
Yeah, he bugged out.
Yo, this nigga definitely. That's you? Is your phone?
Damn. Same mixture Robert
I
had.
know I had a water.
Huh?
I'm trying to think, where's my water?
That's mine.
Everybody clear. That's mine.
No, that's probably yours.
Yeah.
Because I did move. No, I
She
moved.
grabbed us real quick.
She's like, nah, don't touch my shit, nigga.
help you. That's not cool.
She said, fuck that.
She
That's
did
mine.
help you. She helped you, like,
mine.
don't
She
touch
said,
my bottle.
it's
Man. It's me,
I know
nigga.
I had one somewhere. All right.
You want more water?
I can grab another one.
Come on now.
Well, mic check. Let me hear something.
Ear, chill. Can y'all talk into the mics real quick?
Hello. Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Adios.
No, I got you one.
You might want to you want to put that away from the table because she can't reach. That shit fall.
Mine right here.
Oh yeah, eso es tuyo.
I don't know which one's which.
There's two extra ones.
Thank you.
There's another one?
Give her another one. Give him.
No, I have one here.
Stop yelling at me. I'm sensitive.
That's what we're
This nigga's fucking up the floors, guys.
We're good.
But somebody just.
Oh, you
So
need
sorry
it.
if you need me to switch
Right.
first.
They're just rolling everywhere.
Yo, pass me a paper towel.
I can walk on water and I get wet.
That's what R. Kelly said.
Oh man,
Stop
no,
passing me the
man,
towel.
leave him alone.
Fuck that nigga. That nigga's a creep, bro.
I know, but I don't know his music.
Oh,
First of all, as two bald-head niggas, I just feel like I'm disrespecting the OG bald-head nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
I watched Trapped in the Closet. I can't even tell you
Yeah,
how
I'm
many
not gonna.
times.
I don't
If I could
condone
fit in the
it.
closet,
How old are you?
I would be in there.
How old are you?
I'm 27. I've been watching that shit
You
since
know,
it came out.
so what year were you born?
93.
R. Kelly made her. You see what I'm saying? He repopulated the 90s.
That's a fact.
He didn't
I
make
don't
me.
know.
I'll tell you
R.
that
Kelly
much.
made her.
Unless R. Kelly had something in '83, but nigga, he ain't make me.
No,
I
I'm
do
saying,
that.
people don't even remember it. It was like, I feel, and then boom, pregnant in the morning.
hello.
Bumping and grinding.
No, what's the way?
You guys are perverts.
Yeah, what hit What list was- are we doing? Just in I general? just, yeah, like the top 100 of it.
I'm not gonna remember that.
I don't mind you guys in the car. Me and Andrew tried to like the top 100 songs.
What?
Number
I
one
said y'all still gonna talk about Kel.
No more kills, nigga. No more kills. No more kills. Yo, what you saying over there, my nigga?
That I have reverted.
There's like a lot of people in the room that look like they've done songs with Kel.
But then this one says, this is how we do it by Montel Jordan.
Huh?
James definitely looked like he
definitely wrote for
masturbated.
James.
Boom.
James definitely has beat off to a R. Kelly song.
R. Kelly stitched that. You see the I Need a Girl jacket right there?
That's a whole fact.
That's
That's the loon shit. That was the loon jacket. Nah, that was the loon version.
Montel Cruz in the video like,
It says,
Yeah.
I'll apologize.
it went
I need
on
somebody
April
I can
15th.
deal with. I need somebody I can hold tight. Yeah, that was him. He was loon.
I've come to the conclusion
But I guess that was.
He definitely did that.
We are missing the same screw. No, we are missing the same. I feel like we are share the same screw. That's why sometimes you'll get lucky. Like, I
have a feeling like that's the sane one though.
What?
Yeah, because you're the only one who's not talking to them. But everybody else talking to each other. She's out there like fixing her eyes.
Nah, I'm just smacked. I'm probably I don't know. Anna might be the craziest.
No, she's the aggressive one.
Yeah, I'm aggressive.
No, she's aggressive.
The way she snatched that water?
Nah,
like, that's mine, nigga, don't touch.
I was like this.
But we already knew what it was. Like, that shit's not Poland Spring. That shit says Nestle. Like, we don't even know if that's not even water. Nigga, like, look, no. Oh, I'm sorry. That's
okay.
Damn. That's garbage.
Party foul.
Oh my God. Could have passed it to me, Bozo.
Yeah, sorry.
This just says perfect. Shit was made by a cat. No, excuse me. My bad. This says purified.
Wow.
I'm like, I never heard of perfect before.
No, I'm smacked, nigga. Hold on, wait. That shit says great value. You definitely got like 4 for a quarter for those. Them shits came in quarter ounces, quarter bottles and shit. Yeah.
God damn. So yes, ladies, we're gonna start. To be in all honesty, we was recording the last.
Yeah, we always do that.
So.
We do that. We waste 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Ridiculous.
Yo, our podcast says 20 minutes of BTS. Stupid.
It's not even worth it. it's
always worth it. Our BTS is amazing. It should be funny.
Bloopers at the end of the season is gonna be ridiculous.
So when I introduce you, right? So you go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna introduce Plead the Fifth, and then is there an order that you go in? Is it?
It's in order.
Okay, so
no, they switched their seats for that.
Okay.
They rehearsed, bro. They got it.
No, it's just like weird sitting next to somebody different. I'm like, we haven't recorded in months, by the way. This is our first time in front of a camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but
That's crazy.
Yeah, the soundboard got drunk and the camera.
We want to know all about that. Hold on,
The camera was tipsy and the soundboard got drunk.
Well, here at 52 Mindset, just saying, you know what I'm saying, our shit be on point all the time. 52 Mindset means having a hustler's ambition and ambition of a rider. Shit, I hope that gets the line step. Yeah.
Make some motherfucking noise. Yes. Damn, look, that energy is always here. I appreciate that energy, man. You know what I mean? Yo, we have a very special episode.
Facts.
52 Mindset. You already know who it is. Your boy Hollywood Deuce, a.k.a. Two Fingers. You already know, Cruz.
40-40 for the block. No 40, but a Bud Light on deck.
That Magic City. What up?
Yes, and our special guests, these beautiful ladies that you see sitting here. Plead the Fifth podcast. Make some noise. Yes, ladies, please introduce yourselves.
What's going on? It's Anna, also known as B God. You already know, Mrs.
Stephanie, aka Steph Funny. Oh, you have one, my bad.
I knew that was gonna happen too. It's your girl Janice, aka Juicy J, and that one I gotta share.
I miss your other names though. Hey guys, it's Melanie Maria, also known as Mel or
Mel for short.
Wait, you said what was the other name?
It's
you said
not-
you missed.
it was
you
Ma-
missed
she-
the other name.
We have multiple names.
Yo,
It's not okay.
No, it's not.
It's not okay.
Yes, it
Explain
is.
to that nigga. No.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay, but it's also not
Yo,
okay.
this nigga has a fucking like.
We have multiple personalities.
People that live here.
But in social media world,
ya.
you have to have one, right?
That's
You
my
have
Steph
the one to be
Funny.
followed. That's why I explained to this nigga. This nigga found out he could do 2 names, but no.
He's like, I understand.
No, don't happen.
So what is cool is.
Yeah.
So what's cool about today's episode though is like this is what we call a cross PODination.
I like that.
Like that?
Clever. Ding ding ding.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So this 52 Mindset meets Plead the Fifth podcast.
I'm scared.
No, I'm dead ass shook, my nigga. It was a whole bunch of females
Why?
here.
No, I'm scared.
Why y'all shook?
Yo,
Because
chill,
your
chill.
podcast, from what I've seen,
Facts.
y'all get down to the business. Like y'all not shy of nothing. I think you're pretty.
ready.
I see a lot of similarities amongst the podcast. You know,
I was gonna say, so y'all shouldn't be shook if y'all do the same thing,
No,
you
I
know?
shoot the fair with all y'all.
Oh,
I'm just
okay, so
saying,
what's
you know
up?
what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. You
I'm
know
from
what I'm
Brooklyn
saying?
too. Hold
Nah,
on, I'm from Brooklyn too.
Don't say
So what's
Brooklyn
up?
too, because I'm not
There
from
you go.
Brooklyn.
There you
Oh,
go.
well, you in here right
East
now.
side, lower. What up?
Aye.
Yo, alright. You chill.
I'm from Long Island. I'm from
I'm from Chappaqua. So.
Hey, Fish Scale.
Shout out to Fish Scale.
I rest my case.
I mean,
See?
but
That's why I'm scared.
why you see how aggressive it was? Brooklyn over here went wild automatically.
She let her know.
No, she was like, I'm from Brooklyn.
She let us know where she didn't even allow us to get to her.
Yeah, like I didn't even. No, she told me. Brooklyn, nigga.
What's up?
Brooklyn, East Flatbush, whatever. Where the thugs at?
Wait, that's funny because that's yeah.
So I will say is I have a fucking knack for finding where niggas in Brooklyn are from just by the smell.
I got out in 3rd grade though.
That what?
I got out in 3rd grade.
You got out of
Of
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
That smell ain't weed, nigga. Yeah, this nigga just came home. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kaksaki.
I changed.
Shout out to all my niggas
Wait,
up
that
north.
did sound really bad. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Shout out to the hood. Yo, free Rollo. What the fuck?
Oh my God, no. I moved to Long Island in 3rd grade.
Oh my goodness.
You got Long Island in the house. Okay, Long Island. Okay.
Long Island hasn't been the same
Long
since.
Island, Long Island.
It was Brooklyn first and then Long Island. Park Slope.
Park Slope?
Yeah, I told you that. He doesn't consider it.
He
He told me straight up, like, no. I was like,
we don't count that.
but it's,
Should have said Sunset Park or something.
they always tell me that.
They all transitioned to Long Island.
Yeah, these niggas are scared of the
Wait,
city.
what's in Long Island? I never heard anything popping. No disrespect.
I'm still trying to find it.
Well, right now, the fact that you don't have to eat in you don't have to be vaccinated to eat in.
I know
so we got
that.
some of y'all
Oh, so you're part of the problem. I get it. All right.
Now we know where to go.
Yeah, now we know where to stay away.
Come to Long Island.
I'm not going over there, nigga. Them non-vaxxed ass niggas. Fucking heathens. Yuck.
Yo, so plead the fifth. What? Give me the background on that. On that
Root
name,
and
on that
origin.
name. Yeah, give me the root and origin.
Who wants to talk? I feel like Anna,
Okay.
you get to the point. I'll go in circles.
It's pretty self-explanatory, really. Plead the Fifth is exactly the opposite of what we do. We are very big on having conversations that people aren't comfortable with women having, or they're not aware that women have in general. It's the same shit. It's just we keep it in the group chat, so we brought it to the platform. So Plead the Fifth is the opposite of what we're doing. We let
With
it
a
all
T
out.
at the end.
Period.
I like that. Plead the fifth.
So technically, hold on. Technically, plead the fifth is just the opposite of us. It's for 52. Well, for our regular shit or regular talks, like when you guys first came in, it's just a safe place for niggas to be niggas.
And that's how it is for us.
Yeah.
Literally.
Super safe.
Safe space.
Safe space so we post it.
Right. And then you watch it like, damn, why did I do that?
Right.
No, I've never been there. I
We're
own
drunk
it.
every
No regrets.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No
Not at all.
regrets.
I'm telling my story, so it's cool. Yeah.
Who's the most spiciest? Hold on, I want to know who. Cause I know y'all get down
As
to
far
the
as
nitty
what?
gritty. Like who?
Well, I can tell you who the thug is.
Okay, you got the thug.
That's
That's a given.
no, Brooklyn. No,
No, not me. Not
She's
me.
not Brooklyn anymore. Remember, she
Yeah.
moved at 3.
Yo soy la blanquita ahora.
Alright, so that's the aggressive.
No, that's the thug right there.
That's the thug.
A little bit. Not like that. Not like that.
She don't even want your mic.
Not
Look,
like that
she
when
don't
you don't
even
need the
want your
mic.
mic. She's like, nah, fuck the mic, nigga. They can hear me from here.
I don't even need that shit.
Say with your chest.
So how did y'all come together though?
We've been friends prior to everything else,
Yeah.
and quarantine definitely brought us all a lot closer. So I feel like that's how the podcast kind of came about. We were all just like, yo, we're funny ass fucking like females. Like we should really like do something about it. So that's how it kind of came about.
Side fact: me and her are cousins. She's my best friend. And she my best friend. So that's what she means.
We all best.
It's a family ship.
So you're the common denominator.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because
Actually, she's the common denominator.
It's me.
Yeah.
I met her through a company.
Okay.
I met her through high school. Their family, and then we all just kept chilling at my house during quarantine, and it just escalated. Yeah. No, it's been years, but like she said, quarantine definitely was something that helped bring us a lot closer.
We was chilling. Right. Listen, I work in a doctor's office drawing blood, so
People working.
no. My manager told me stay home. Who's gonna be drawing blood while it's COVID? So I took that advantage.
So I'm gonna say this real quick before you continue.
Right.
You will not speak on shit about our job.
It's a classified job. What are you talking about?
See what I'm talking about? I bet.
It's not even a job.
My nigga, say no more. We good.
Hi.
Hey,
So what do
hey,
you?
work friends.
I'm gonna ask her what she do for a living. I wanna see what she say.
G14
Sells
classified.
crack, nigga. That's what she does.
Should be on the
Sells
block.
crack on the
Should be on the
block,
motherfucking
nigga.
block.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
where
want-
I'm. No, I'm joking.
Get that shit 2 for $5, nigga. Just one though for 2 for $5. That shit's
Just
cheap.
one for 2 for.
Sounds like something they would sell.
Yeah.
You only get one, but it's
How much for one bud?
$3.50.
$3.50.
No, we're
How
talking
much
about
for
crack.
one
I'm
weed?
not talking about bud.
How much for one crack?
One crack, bitch. What?
Yo, she's definitely not the hood nigga. I'll tell you that. She said how much for one crack?
That was the point.
Don't sell crack.
She said that was the point.
Yo, you want one crack or 2 cracks, nigga?
You get 52 cents on one track.
Shit, niggas look like they playing for lotto, my nigga. Let me get one crack. 50 cent one crack, please.
So y'all said
Box.
quarantine is what brought y'all together.
For the most part.
For the most part, that's where the podcast started. And then I just heard before we started, you said we haven't filmed in a long time. So what's going on? Where we at with the podcast?
I was telling the story.
The
fun story.
The fun story.
Is it spicy? Is there drama and beef?
No, there really is. It's really not. I don't even know what she's talking about because it really was just we're just drunk girls and we spilled drinks on the soundboard.
Oh,
And yeah.
hold on.
Yo, move that.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Yo, my nigga, take the knife, nigga. Take the knife. Take the knife, my nigga.
Oh my God.
Wait. Okay, so y'all was doing your thing and you accidentally spilled something on something.
Yeah, but
And
then
after that was it.
no.
Them niggas hate you now. Them niggas hate you.
No.
No, and then we had an event, so we kind of, the guys took off a season, and we were gonna, take off a season also. So it just happened a little, sooner than expected.
A little more abrupt.
The timing is perfect because we have a lot that happened during summer that we got some spicy, juicy stuff coming in to talk about. Cause
Facts.
yeah, it was a great summer, to say the least. So it worked out.
I had too much fun.
I don't think there's such thing.
Said no one ever.
So the summer y'all just took time off,
Well, we had an
Back.
event at the end of July.
Oh,
it was
yes.
like a creative
A network,
event, yeah.
networking shit, yeah.
It went really, really good. It was at the warehouse that the studio's at and everything. So it was cool. It was a good experience, and we're about to get back to recording.
That's what's up. What would you say was your favorite episode that y'all filmed? And why?
You sounded
I
like you
was
was
going
ready.
order. Oh yeah, you was ready. You was ready.
I didn't think about this
You was
one.
ready. You got one right here.
Which one?
You got one right here.
You heard it?
I'm gonna say, for me, I'm gonna say the first one just because I was very drunk and the ad libs that I threw in there were just I don't know where the fuck they came from.
You're drunk?
Very. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, very good
That's
excuse.
It's like
That was one of my-
episodes. She was just pouring more, like
Yeah, it was drink.
the
Drank.
mixing. We were like, Nani, what are we doing here?
She was like, fuck y'all, I'm drinking.
By the end of the episode, she
Yeah, I didn't have work the next day.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
And then once you saw the episode, how you felt?
Honestly, I was like, I'm funny as fuck. I was was like, to be honest with you, I'm like, fuck it, like that. I can't. I'm unexplainably me. Like I just can't. You know, that's just me. You gotta take me for who I am.
Respect that, absolutely, man.
Our
Absolutely.
family didn't really like the first episode.
Right.
Ooh, I wanted to get that. That was my next question, but okay, what's both? I know you got one right here. What's your favorite
It's the first
episode?
one, but
Okay.
overall, like it's like what she said. We don't plead the fifth. Like we honestly speak about like some serious raw shit, and we don't hold back.
Y'all don't shy away from nothing.
I have not shied away from no.
Y'all suck dick.
We said that, yeah, straight up.
I fuck y'all up right there. I love y'all.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
We said.
I suck
I
that
love
shit.
y'all. I love y'all.
You would be lying as a female if you
I love
haven't.
y'all.
Why
I
can't you
love
say it
y'all.
in camera?
Look, I fucked their whole head up.
I didn't hear what you
You
said.
fucked my head up.
No, you didn't. They answered
No, he fucked
Yo,
me up. He asked me, I was like, hold on, wait a second.
I was waiting for it because you guys are kind of dancing around the question. Like you guys talk a lot.
Don't do that. We don't dance around nothing.
So I was waiting for it.
No.
I'm
I didn't
like,
hear what you said.
That's what I'm talking
He's like, you suck dick. He just said it, but he said it mad subtle. Like he wasn't.
I wanted to throw them
No,
up,
like
and
it was a
worked.
serious question and it threw me back,
Right.
but I wasn't gonna not answer it like as a
You
lie.
thought you fucked me up.
Right.
I had to throw it in real quick. Like, now guess what? Now we're ready to talk about that spicy shit.
Lord.
Before that, I'm gonna use zero.
How much crack you giving for free?
None.
No, none. All right.
Lord.
I think he said for that me up.
My favorite.
I hope not, nigga.
How was
Don't.
that question fuck me up?
Don't. I hope that question wasn't for you. That shit's
Grown man, I don't gotta
different.
ask. I can tell you something.
What?
I'm just saying, I can tell I'm a grown man. You can tell
Touch back on that because I'm curious. Now I got questions. Like, how you know?
Now we got
You're
questions.
gonna be on their pod.
Right?
As a female, you can't tell
Hold
who's
on.
whack.
Oh,
If
as
you
far
look-
as what?
Sex, you can't tell who's whack.
Damn,
You'd be
I wanted to hear
surprised.
my
Like at
homegirl's
first sight.
favorite episode,
Yeah.
but
Right.
fuck
I mean, no, sometimes no. I get where he's going. But I'm gonna come back to that because I was talking about this the other day. Favorite episode? What the fuck is dating? Because that opened a can of worms that a lot of people don't really talk about. Like everyone has like their own idea of what dating looks like, but that's not the same for everyone. So we got a lot of like insight. I don't want to say backlash because a lot of like our other audience were just like, well, what is she talking about? I'm like, I don't think you've ever had an honest opinion or conversation about what you think dating is. And some people don't really like my definition of dating. So that would have to be my favorite episode.
So, what's your definition of dating?
Hold on. We talked on a lot of topics. Dating for me, I'm going to just make it clear the door is never completely closed because there's no ring on my finger. I reciprocate what's in front of me and don't ask questions you don't necessarily want the answers to. We'll just leave it there.
Respect.
Take that.
I'm trying to think of an episode this whole time, and I really don't know. But
Feel free
yeah.
to say pass.
No. We had a childhood trauma episode, and that was actually like super healing for all of us, and we got like really serious, which was not what we were really about. So I'd probably say that was one of my favorite episodes because we were like all vulnerable and like just putting everything out on the table, and I left there like, wow, it's crazy what I've been
That
through.
was you
It's-
earlier.
I was gonna say it's a lot of things that a lot of times people don't usually touch on too. So it's like it shows a different side of us. So it's something that
Earlier, he told us.
This nigga told us.
And he was in first
Hold
place.
on. Before you continue, explain. This nigga has a tendency when you tell your vulnerable shit, like for us, he makes a joke out of it.
He's an asshole.
But I get it. I understand why he does it.
I get it. I totally get it. Yes, it's a coping mechanism.
So he turns into a joke. So go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
Pisces.
2 fish.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Cap. Yeah. You a Cap? Yeah.
What about you?
Aggressive.
That's me. That's me.
Aquarius. So I'm the oddball out here.
Freak motherfuckers.
No, but we are the water signs at least. I'm a fucking Aries.
I'm insecure.
Yo, that's why. Yo, we hit.
I'm the only fire sign here.
Shout out to the Earth signs, my nigga.
Shout out to the water
Damn.
signs.
What are we? Earth or water? I don't know.
Earth and water.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't follow that shit. Like,
You're
niggas
Earth.
told
You're
me I was
Earth.
a goat with a fish body. I was like, no, I'm not. Nigga, I'm a human with legs.
I'm a human.
What the fuck you talking about?
We love the water.
I don't love the water.
I love the water.
I don't swim.
He's not in my camera, Magic.
I told that nigga. That's why I told him move forward.
So wait, did we all answer that question? Yes, we did.
Yes.
What question? The
Her favorite. What was your favorite episode?
The first one.
Yeah,
The very first one.
Yeah.
You said the
First one.
the shit that you sold crack on.
So I want to get back.
You said
Childhood
I don't
trauma.
smoke crack,
the
motherfucker. I
vulnerable
sell
one, and you
it.
said the dating shit, right? Calvin.
I really
So-
don't sell crack.
I want to jump right back into what
You do
my
now.
man's doing, right? So
So
first,
curveball.
so that was a curve. That right? Right? My do you suck dick was nothing compared to that one, right? So can you please
Elaborate on your dick sucking.
Right.
can you repeat what you said?
Yo, my nigga, you my nigga. I want you to clear your name. Clear your name, nigga.
And get in the camera too. Don't be shy.
Yo, James, do me a solid.
So what I'm trying to say is, right? As a man, like when you look at somebody, when you look at a chick, like I just
Tell
to
Dame
me
to
there's
move
an
it.
energy.
Dame
So
time. Hey, listen.
to me, if she looks whack, I can tell if somebody's whack in bed. I don't got really time to like wait.
It's like the giveaway.
All
It's
right,
the
wait.
energy, the way you feel,
Okay.
the way you walk, the way you dress is a lot.
I'm throwing.
So you never had
said-
sex with somebody and never been surprised? Like,
Right.
damn, she was actually good, and I thought she was gonna be whack. No.
If I
So how did you not tell that
that
time?
person,
But it's a rare occasion, though. It's a rare
Wait,
occasion.
you just no. You get ready to say you could look at them and say what?
That's what I.
You heard me.
I heard what you heard.
That's what I heard you say.
Hold on.
Right?
Yo, so listen. He said that since we're dealing with Plead the Fifth, we're not afraid to do the opposite.
Uh-huh.
Rate him.
Wait, it wasn't it wasn't a rate. It was you said you could look at them and say who
Are they good? Is
You
she
could-
good? Is she good? Is she good?
You could
sucked
kind of
dick,
get like a
that's what you
little.
said.
You could to me, you could get like a little feel. So for me,
No.
for her, right?
Why I gotta be first?
Because so to me, I like say, I could be wrong, but to me, she's not really asking for much. For her, it's really a vibe. So it's about the connection,
Yes or no?
right?
shit, you ain't got
So I'm gonna stop right there.
High
something
five.
to read it right there.
There we go.
I'm gonna stop right
No,
there.
that's it. That's it.
That's it.
We're done. We're done. Moving on.
Wait, but I want to know which one sucked dick. You said that's the one with the
No, they all said they did.
No, but you said I could look at
Magic
one.
is a guru.
All right, I get what he's saying. I get what he's trying to say now. You didn't have to air me out like that though.
This nigga was like this before he thought,
Yo,
yo.
he learned your sign. He learned your sign, and he
Not even that.
I don't even think he heard me say my sign. What I say my sign? You see, he didn't even hear me say my sign.
Nah, that window broke for you.
Honestly,
Yo, they looked at each other. They said,
But most people who sell crack are about vibes, though.
the problem is honestly.
Brooklyn shit.
Bro, yeah, shout out East Flatbush. We about vibes and crack, nigga. What up?
Listen, it's all about intuition, baby.
You gotta know who you're able to, like, you gotta be able to, like, know who you can approach. So if that's not for me, as the fact, you know what?
I respect that though.
but
I
I see it
respect
as-
that OD.
But that's
Oh,
the
that's
thing.
not gonna-
If you see it like as that's not for me, no. That means I'm gonna make it for me.
Not all the time.
That's a different
Like, I
mindset,
could just leave
perspective.
That's the 52 mindset.
Ooh,
I can
I like
that.
to slid that in there.
Huh?
Why?
Because it honestly, to me, it takes 4 or 5 minutes for you to know what I can have with this person. Is that somebody you can date? Is that somebody you can have a relationship with? Or we just gonna fuck? So
4 to
for me,
5
it's-
minutes.
Yep.
That's all it takes.
I need 2 minutes max.
Get to the point.
4 to 5.
That's all it takes. She just told you she's serial dating out here. You don't got much time.
Actually,
You don't got a lot of
I never
time.
heard it that way. That's
You're not wasting your time.
I've heard it that way.
You're not wasting your time though.
No, she's the one that if a dude has
The minute,
well, the type. Not
even
saying
if
you
it's a
the one
date where we,
specifically.
even if it's a date where we having dinner, right? In that conversation, something's gonna click. That shit could click off like I'm not dealing with him,
No.
and she's gonna listen to everything you say, and that's it. It's over
And
after
then
that.
bye.
You'll know she's still there when you go to the first bathroom break.
It's over after
If you
that.
come back from the first bathroom break and she's still hanging around,
Oh,
And then that group chat, she's
Oh, she got a phone call. Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
she won't leave. She'll entertain it, have that, but in her mind it's over. Right?
I won't entertain it. I wear everything on my face. So you're either gonna catch the vibe on your own. If you want to be uncomfortable, stay for the meal, pa. I'm not gonna stop
Oh,
you.
shit. Stay
But
for the meal,
if it's
pa.
off, if I feel it, you
Talk
feel
your
it. That's
shit.
how I feel. Like that's
shit.
what
Stay
every
for the meal,
I
pa.
feel it. You
You're not
feel
giving
it.
a second
Talk
chance. Is
your
what I'm saying.
I can't say that because at the end of the day, I'm still a woman, and I do give second chances. It happens.
so she tipped
Surprise
the
So
me.
what gets
I'm
the second
fair.
chance? So what gets the second chance?
Approach. Man up. You fucked up the first one. How you gonna pick it back up?
No, I'm not talking about fucking up. I'm talking about if he just
Like the vibe isn't there.
Yeah.
If the vibe isn't there, I don't think there's a need for a second chance. You can't force a vibe.
Not necessarily, because sometimes the first situation might.
It could be situational. It could be
Those
where we
rare-
were.
You know the vibe off the
No,
jump.
no.
That's-
Nah,
You
that's
know when
that's
it's
bullshit,
like,
bro.
all
That's
right.
bullshit. That's bullshit because shorty that I fuck with right now, well, wifey, whatever.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like in the beginning, it was like, don't even do that. Don't do
Such
that.
an instigator.
But what it is like in the beginning, she was quiet.
Wow.
I edit this shit, nigga. I'll bleep all that out. Talk all you want, nigga. None of this shit happened. On this episode, yeah, none of it happened. But with her, she was quiet in the beginning. It took me 6 months to like get a conversation out of her, like a full blown convo. 6 months.
Not interested at first.
7 years later. Don't make my shit sound pussy, nigga.
So in the first 6 months, what do you think was wrong?
Take a
First
flower
6 months?
field.
Yeah.
What do I think was wrong?
You think the vibe
Don't touch me, nigga. Don't fucking touch me. No, it wasn't a vibe. She was not talkative, and sometimes the vibe wasn't just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like
she could have felt that vibe and your energy. She could have just been protecting herself.
my nigga. 7 years later, she learned what type of time I'm on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Talk that shit.
Huh?
Shit.
Huh?
Talk that
But
shit.
yeah, that's it. That was all I got.
I feel like that's like a good example of like.
I haven't been in a situation like that.
But it's not always but like everyone talks about relationships and the specifications like on how certain things are supposed to happen. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Me being the oldest motherfucker in this room right now, I will tell you, it takes time. It's not just a vibe. It's not just a moment. We don't need that. You need time. You need shit to happen. You got to get through it. You know what I'm saying? He voicing what I'm saying because he knows what I'm saying.
Preaching.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, pardon the left. But it's just like, it doesn't automatically just mean a vibe because like, you may not think you're not compatible. But it can change.
It could be scenario.
It could always be situational. It could always be like
We have a question from the studio
audience.
All of that being said, what's your take on the situationship?
Situationships. What's my take on what's their situation on the situationship?
People end up in situationships.
I feel like that's
Dating causes some of that shit to happen.
What is the definition
that
of a
happened to me.
situationship?
When you're on a repetitive scale of dealing with somebody without the terms of a relationship.
Sometimes I could just like being around you, but you're not really good for me.
That was me.
Okay, so
That's where the situationship comes from.
That means that situation
It could
ended.
just be good momentarily.
That was the situation.
That's a situationship.
That's a whole situation. You can't change that.
You continue to pursue it, but there's too many conditions.
Still a situation.
It's not even what we pursuing. We know what it is, and that's just what it's gonna be.
All right, but that's
we got our
Until
own
I'm
certified
tired
Dr. Dane in the
so
building.
now that comes into question. What's dating then? Because is that not technically the same thing?
It's not.
No.
It's a whole different vibe.
For me,
Because
if I'm
it's
dating you, I gotta see potential. If it's a situationship, it's already at its max.
Yeah.
How does
I
that
agree.
get defined though?
It gets defined by the way that things
That's the
ends.
same question I have. What is your definition of dating? What do you consider dating? Is that like an official relationship, or are you like seeing multiple people, or like what is your definition of dating someone?
Getting heavy.
I'm gonna answer first.
Oh, it's up to you, bro.
So for me, dating the whole phase is honestly trying to get to know someone on a different level. I could be dating multiple people,
Right.
but you gonna have your favorite, and you know who really had their true potential. So for me, if I'm dating, it's because I have interest into building more.
Okay.
If it's a situation where it's already at its max. And honestly, when it's a situationship, the reason why it's a situationship is because there's complications. Whether you're dealing with somebody else who's not over you, you're not over that person, that situation is usually something to get over.
Facts.
So if I'm dating you, it's because although we're dating others, eventually somebody's going to take the lead, and that's when you get the exclusively dating. And that's when you kind of get to know someone and ask childhood stories, what their family's like. And a situationship, I don't give a fuck how your day went.
Damn. All right. I don't know about that.
That was harsh.
You had it.
Not even how your day is.
I don't even need to talk, but nigga, yeah, you right.
Just you know what it
A
means.
situationship, you
know
know
what
what
it
your
mean
role
me.
and what you here for.
That's
You know what it mean me.
Honestly, any situationship I've been in probably had a man, so she don't got a lot of
This
time.
nigga said any
So your
situation I ship,
situationships were
nigga
just
tell him
sex?
That's what I was gonna get at. Like,
we-
your situationships are more just on a
Sex.
sexual level.
It was based around sex.
Okay, but you
We
don't.
can go eat, we can hang out, whatever, but there's no potential.
Yeah.
Whatever you do outside of that time, you can do. Honestly, I've dated, and knowing if you went on another date, I may be a little jealous because I'm really feeling you. If you're in a situationship, do whatever you want to do. When you're on my time, you're on my time.
Sounds messy.
I just
Right.
like the word
A situation.
No, it's not messy. It's not messy.
It is very messy.
It's not messy.
Because
You know
are
why
you-
it can't be messy? Because if, as adults, when you're in a situationship, we both understand where we at, and we're not moving from there. We stay there. This is what it is. This is the situation.
Messy.
Now the
I
moment,
agree.
but then the moment that you feel like it's something more, that means it has to stop. This situation's over.
Yeah, but now somebody gotta sit there and with those feelings. That's
Listen,
their
it's
fucking
messy.
problem. We
Wait.
established that. You have to establish those rules early.
messy.
Go ahead.
Ande carajo.
So-
psychologically, you can just say you're having two relationships.
Yeah, no. Personally,
Multiple.
me, I've been in a
That's our
situationship before, off and on for 4 years, and it was messy because when we weren't on for whatever the month, 2 months, whatever, then I would be dating around. It was just very messy. It was very flip
So what was the
floppy,
reason
and
why it was a situationship and not a relationship? And not dating?
me personally, my family didn't like him, and if my family don't like you, it ain't working.
But that dick good.
Right. That was the main thing,
Now,
honestly.
were you dating or
No,
seeing
it was
others outside of that situation?
when we weren't on, like, if we were fucking with each other, I was loyal because that's just how I am. Like, I don't have time to really be putting my energy into too many things seriously. But when we were off, I maybe dated around or whatever. But it's just, personally for me, it was mostly comfortability. I stood because I was comfortable. We were in a relationship prior. We broke up. And then it was a ping pong thing after that. So me, it was just comfortable. Dick was good.
Right. But everything else wasn't. Right.
When that dick good.
I'm sorry.
No, that's the reason. That's the main reason why niggas do not give everyone A1.
Ooh, we were talking about this with the guys. You guys are all the same. No, you're not.
It's not even a matter. No, that's fine.
But you guys all have that same.
There is a mentality,
screw.
and that's a whole fact.
They
Because
get
if you
screwed.
give someone A1 and they get hooked,
They get crazy.
they get crazy.
Right, but that's on you.
No,
and I
that's
understand. I understand why you don't give it.
henceforth why you get D-League.
Fool them. I don't have A1. So you would never expect it. I would not put myself.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my A1
When
retired.
you put yourself at that expectation, that's an expectation.
Hold on, look. This
This
nigga
is the
hype.
problem with the psychology of all of that, because you're giving
Dr. Dane's in the
you're
building.
giving
baby.
somebody a standard that they're never going to achieve in your life.
Like, don't give me a Magnum condom.
Emotionally, when people get attached to that kind of achievement in someone's life, A1, whatever you want to call it, you're giving them sort of a leash. You can be what I want you to be at the time I need you to be, but you're never going to be this. And that psychological concept causes people to not and have to choose to be okay.
He got everybody attention.
You think what you feel what I'm saying?
Quoted.
But
that joke was really good, but he's so serious. That was so too bad. I respect that.
The acceptance of that is what spawns the craziness.
I agree.
If you accept it
Until
for
you
what
have-
it is,
Until you
but you'll
have-
never be able. I'm so sorry, but you're never
No,
be
don't
able
be
to
sorry.
get
Don't be
what
sorry.
it is.
Sorry, hope
You know
be
what I'm
happy.
saying? You're as a person psychologically, you're creating a false hope in someone. No.
We gotta
That's
talk
what
to him
causes
after this.
craziness
I agree.
In people, because you immediately once you let them know that that's really what it is, you immediately remove that right for them to continue to feel that way towards you. So now you basically are like, well, I can't move forward with you, and you're causing a blockage. And most people respond out of a blockage on an emotional level because you're giving them too many things what they want and then pulling it away from them when they don't.
Right, and you make us crazy because you guys do crazy shit. Are you a psychologist?
Did you study?
Wait.
I have one question before.
I'm keeping it a buck. I'm married, you feel me? And what I'm saying is, somebody you're not gonna be.
That shit's talking by itself.
Psychologically.
Did you study psychology?
No.
You should, and you should be a professor because you caught our attention.
I'm
Like,
gonna keep it a stack, my nigga. You hear me?
And I'm not.
You said the right thing,
I'm
though.
be proud to say this.
He's
I
not the
learned
right
that being
thing.
with this woman.
You said the right thing, though.
The reality of the situation is, and I'm telling her now, because we still working at it.
He's telling you now, nigga.
10 years being together.
10 years.
But the
Amazing.
reality is, if we done been through our shit, but I'm making a clear-cut decision to stop the grayness in our life
go.
and create the black and white.
We need him on our
Amen.
That's the only way it's gonna prosper. Now imagine my mindset while trying to be married to her, dealing with somebody giving him or her 50 to 80% of what she should be getting. Why should I have to do that?
Correct.
You shouldn't have to
You know what I'm
choose.
saying? So now
You
I
said
gotta
the right
do
thing,
loyal
literally.
feelings with great dick that don't make sense.
Damn.
And eventually that starts to play on the side.
Shouldn't you always give her loyal feelings and great dick, though?
If you're never going to give that person what they want, but you'll be loyal to them, how are you being loyal?
You said the right thing to decipher that. Loyalty versus commitment.
Yeah,
Loyalty and commitment are two completely different things. Yeah.
Committed to that person. The loyalty comes from the commitment.
Amen.
Yo, but why you gotta punch your fist, my nigga? Chill out.
He's passionate. He's passionate right now.
Yo, you want my knife? You want my knife?
Yeah, no, but this, and I've always told
She said, "I'll take that shit. What's up?"
She said, "I already got mine."
I've been telling her crazy. I'm starting to really see the difference between unconditional and real love. I really love you, but unconditionally, I'm gonna see exactly where, what, and what I do and don't have to accept. So there should be no condition in our relationship if it's
But that's a relationship, and that went this way.
No, so now situationships are causing people who go crazy that they have the ability, they never have the real ability to obtain that. But I like
But you have to have, to me, you have to have that
I feel like I gotta poke
to me, you have to have that understanding,
this
right?
nigga because
Yeah,
but you never want nothing from nobody.
No, that's the problem. So hold on.
Bare minimum
Yeah,
understanding.
so you have to have that understanding. And honestly, people tell you who they are.
is this what y'all do?
A lot of
See how you turned us against each
So
other?
to be clear, right? I grew up in my mind thinking I could get anybody I wanted. And as a
can,
fat kid, right? They weren't gonna show that to their friends or whatever. So I had that understanding that I could probably get you, but I'm gonna have to be on the hush. So what I started to do, attack everybody who was in that relationship, and that's what I spoke on the last episode. But I had the understanding of what my role was. So best believe as that fat kid, as a kid that they didn't want to talk to, I'm gonna provide A1 dick to everybody because girls talk, and then I'm killing the crew. Then I'm going this way, then I'm going that way.
I
And I had that
agree.
understanding that I wasn't the guy, especially being a Hispanic man. I wasn't the guy because I'm gonna go into some Dominican chick's house as a Puerto Rican who don't speak Spanish.
I wasn't ready for this. I was not ready for this.
I'm gonna go into somebody's house as some fat kid and I don't look like that. Oh, this kid is a rapper. He don't have a career like that. So I knew my sole purpose was to give them dick.
Dumb dick.
Just to
I had that understanding, and that's
He knows his purpose in
But I
life.
just felt like the way he ended it, I had to clap.
If you have
horns and shit.
I'm glad we.
I'm glad.
I'm glad we had the full cast here.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you, the world would be a better place if men.
Now everybody want to show the.
Yeah, I agree with both, but understand they're both coming from two separate perspectives, and each situation is situational. I agree 100% with what you said, and I also agree with what you said. It depends on the caliber of person you're dealing with, based on their emotional intelligence, based on their personal intelligence, maturity. All of those things come to play in it. Doesn't mean either of you are wrong, but it is situational.
I was just only putting that from a point because eventually, as we're getting older, as we become the people that we're gonna be, so that what exactly are we growing to if you never start growing?
Absolutely.
What are you gonna grow to? If you're not gonna grow, people in relationships, things do come and go. When you make the decision that you don't want this one particular thing to go, how are you gonna grow from any of that behavior if you never start that point?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's not saying that what you're choosing to do is wrong, but when you never learn about real growth, that's when problems.
That's where the problems arise.
She was like, "This
And
nigga
to
told me
wrap
shit.
that up,
Fuck this
I'm gonna be
nigga."
clear, right?
I'm letting him
And
preach.
to wrap that up, right? Like I said, understanding and then knowing. Because women get with men all the time, like, oh, I thought you were
that's
going to
creating
change. I thought you were
false
grow.
acceptance.
No, so you
Oh
have
my God.
Understanding and knowing is creating a false acceptance.
This is why I gotta talk about shit.
I see that $1 million, but I'm this close away from it, never knowing that it's never gonna be mine. That's crazy.
But, and
Yo,
to me, that's
see,
what
that's
you
the thing.
believe.
The problem
That's
is
where
everybody
most
has those
attachments
beliefs.
and problems come from.
You can never say in the end where the fuck you're gonna end up at. It don't matter.
I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not
hold
saying
on.
that rejection is not where you're
You
going,
made
but
that
as a
clear.
human being-
You made that clear already. What you wanted, that you said, whatever you said is where you're gonna end. You made it. You made that definitive action at the end. You see the glasses, nigga? I'm using big words, nigga. I said definitive. You heard?
Expeditiously.
You know what I'm saying? So you made that decision. already. This is what it is. It's situation. So I'm gonna go off that. You can never say in the end where the fuck you're gonna end up at. You can shut the fuck up. You can never say in the end where you're gonna end up at. You're gonna make those assumptions in the beginning. Fine. You can go off the possibility, for example, over here where you can be like, oh, I'm here to kill pussy, and I'm gonna tell. Hold on.
Loop that back in.
Don't loop it up. It's over after this. We're gonna move on. We're moving on from this conversation because this is not about this. But in the end, you will never know where the fuck you're gonna end up at. You never know if that situation might lead to something that is permanent. You will never know that your situation where you try to just kill that, she might not change your mind. Women are different. Every female is different. As much as we try to put them in categories and explain who the fuck they are, every female in this world, every single fucking one of them are completely fucking different. And they will never follow what they think they are to you. They are their sole purpose as women. I'm gonna tell them, you know why? Because I got daughters. Their sole purpose is for nurture and for love and for family. And if they don't see it, then they're gonna do what they do.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Is that not a fact? No, hold on.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard him say.
Let me let my age kick in, my nigga. The women are gonna tell you what type of situation they feel they're in. So if they cheat on you, it's because you were not the one, my nigga. That's it. They're gonna move on. They're gonna do them. But if they're gonna stay loyal to you, even though you might be a dirtbag, it's because they see something that they feel will change in the future. That'll be something that'll grow into something more important later. You know what I'm saying? If they move into a situation where it's a situation, they're gonna go into that situation as is. But if feelings build up, they're gonna try to work on those feelings. And if the nigga is susceptible and accepting of those feelings, that situation became a relation. You feel me? That's the difference. You take that shit off, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Problem. Wait. I 100% agree with that, and I feel like where a lot of the situationships come from, and I can say I'm guilty because I've done it. Men do it also, but more so women. A lot of the times, situationships get romanticized. Of course, I'm guilty of that. Yeah. That's why a lot of women do act off of emotion in situationships, and that's that gray area where you may have an understanding. And I've been there where I had an understanding with a guy one time, and it was fine. Everything was casual. That situation in its whole. And I was like, and I had to be honest because I understand the damage a gray area can do and how situations can get messy, but I also understand we're adults. We'll cross that conversation when we get there. The bridge ain't here now, but understand if I feel like I'm romanticizing something and I'm working on it still, if I see, damn, this situation's kind of getting a little comfortable, I'm feeling this situation, or I want to be honest about how I'm feeling now, and the situation has now changed, or I've developed a different emotion towards it. Hey, this is how I'm feeling. I'm across that bridge because I'm here. Just because you're not there yet doesn't mean that I have to continue to stay in that position. Doesn't mean he might not meet you. Exactly. He doesn't have to meet me there, but I'm also not going to continue to play that position without... Because eventually romanticizing things that's not being reciprocated because you know what the situation is or what the situation in itself pertains for, if it's just casual, it's hard to bring those conversations to men, especially when we have a casual gray area situationship going on. So yeah, we romanticize it, we play house, we do whatever because it feels good. But when that conversation comes, people aren't comfortable enough to cross that bridge and understand you may be crossing it alone.
Thanks.
And I feel, to wrap that up, for the most part.
There's no wrap up.
Had something.
No, not really. I mean, like the only thing that I really disagreed with was when you said that women's sole purpose in life is to be nurturers, et cetera, et cetera. And I only say that in the sense where it's just like I speak that from my own experience because like I've kind of like I just feel like people don't have just one sole purpose in life. And like there's multiple purposes. And like, yes, for women, nurturing and all of that is...
That's one. I'm not saying that's the only. I wasn't speaking on the only. My bad. That's my fault.
I took that shit back.
No, I took that shit to the heart. Brooklyn is outside.
About to come out. My feminism was about to peek out real quick. My feminism was really about to peek out real quick because I'm like, hold on.
Yo, listen. 3 out of 4 is good. If she disagrees, I'm alright.
I agree to a point though because I have. For me, I have like I've come to like I don't want to say a conclusion, but like there's been thoughts in my head that I'm like, damn, like I feel like one of my purposes in life is to be a mother. I feel like once I do become a mother, that'll like allow me to just really like catapult in my life. Like where it would just be like, all right, like I'm that bitch now I'm about to be that bitch times 1,000. Like, and that's not on no cocky shit, nothing like that. That's just like realistic. Like I just know my potential. I know my potential, and I just feel like once I have a child, it'll allow me to catapult to my full potential. So I agree with that to a point, but I also, you brought up a point that made me think about something that you said the other day. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Yes, it was in regard, I don't remember the exact thing, but it was when you said that you were watching something regarding Steve Harvey, and it was about demanding commitment.
Making things a requirement.
Yes, requiring commitment. You said something that made me trigger that thought. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like some
loyalty and commitment.
Probably in regards to that.
Misogynistic comments you said. Something misogynistic.
We submit this to Hunter College or some shit.
Yep.
But I think it does come to a point where like that's kind of like the clear divide between a situationship and like where it can become a relationship, because you can have a situationship with somebody where it's not, there's loyalty but there's no commitment, and at the end of the day there comes a point that you have to demand it. Somebody in there either has to demand it.
Stand on what you said.
No, stand on that shit, nigga.
Somebody there
Crack
either
2
is
for
going
5,
to say,
nigga, what
listen,
up?
either we're gonna move this loyalty to a commitment, or this is gonna just end right here, and that's where it then changes. It shifts.
So everything what I was saying about understanding your role and understanding who you are, and you said a lot of the gray area. I realized for a long time I was creating that gray area, and all the damage done was from me. It wasn't because somebody was blocking me. I was doing that, and I'm gonna tell a quick 30-second story that my boy Deuce don't even know, right? So I was in a situationship with our close friend, aka Deuce's sister, or whatever, right? Behind the back, everybody in this. I'm in that situationship. Hold on. I don't want. Hold on. It ain't.
Sorry, tell it. Just tell it. We're gonna bleep it though.
Situationship and thinking once again I'm gonna treat this like everything else. Until I started to feel like, yo, I think I deserve a little more than to be that to you. I deserve more than I want. I know what I'm worth, and it's not just I could give that, but I'm worth more. So my situationship as at Deuce's house, eating chicken wings, right? I said, wait, I was with this girl all weekend, and there's another dude eating my wings. I swear to God, not to be fat, not to be funny. I said, never again am I gonna spend a weekend with somebody and somebody else gonna have my Sunday dinner. Okay. And that's when I understood.
And then your dessert. And then he had his dessert too.
That's when I grew.
I think, but
that's my brother.
Say nothing else.
Hold on. Good.
Last comment.
Please.
Everything I literally said, everybody explained or said.
Please don't say everybody. Deuce did not say a damn thing.
Ultimately, it becomes growth spawns choice.
Hold on. I need your Instagram.
This nigga read a book today.
This on Instagram.
The reason why I'm saying growth causes choice, because if you grow south from the person and make a choice to not deal with them, or you grow north with the person to make a choice to end up wanting to deal with them. Initially, the gray area being created always pushes you to grow to make that choice, no matter which way it goes.
What pushes you to grow? What?
So I said everything that you go through, whether it is the situationship, whatever, you make a choice to know that if the situationship is not meeting a requirement, you have to make a choice to step away from it.
That's right.
If you choose to take it from a situationship to a committed relationship, you both or you grew to that state of I don't want this a situation. I want to be committed. You make that choice when you cheat. If something isn't going a certain way, you are not, as a person, without your rights to make a choice to make yourself whatever it is you're. All of that ultimately comes down to a choice. So like it or not, when you are a person, you make a gray area to understand that you're an adult at a certain age.
Don't point at me.
First
of all, hold on. We're not gonna point at me. We're not doing that.
You make a choice to
this nigga talking to me like
daddy at a certain age. I can't drink anymore because I have those adult decisions in the morning, things like that. You make a choice to understand that everything you're propelling to do in life through growth is to choose.
That's facts.
So
it can be.
The reason why I'm saying the reason why you're saying it's so interchangeable is because you're not you're making a choice to not be committed.
No, I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about in general.
No, I mean that in everything.
Talking about it in general,
sometimes you may
stupid. Take
not
a
have
picture.
the same best friends that you had a couple of days ago based on a choice as to how it was or was not going to affect your life. And as you're growing, as you're dating, as you're choosing, as you're getting to the point, as you are making self-awareness to understand what you want, the growth from every single experience has got you to where you want to be. That's all it is. I chose to be with this woman because through ups and downs, understanding where traumas, problems, anger, situations, things I've caused damage to her, if I didn't choose to understand that, we wouldn't sit here today. You understand? So now automatically, if she even starts making that choice, the decline in the relationship is going to go from this back to like this. And that's out of a choice she chose to make. So when you stop being in a situation, it's because your emotions have taken a hold of your ability to grow.
Y'all both would have been here regardless. Y'all both work here with him on Wednesday night.
I'm saying this because we're married, but like we could have been in a boyfriend situation. Sometimes we're cool. No. Bad, I'm gonna push myself to grow in that commitment because that's what I choose to do. That's it, and I'm not putting no. You're choosing to date because you're finding that condition you can live with, and that ultimately is.
I feel like I did something wrong today.
I feel like he's making me want to pee.
I feel like I did something wrong today. And I hope that I get college credits.
I appreciate everybody.
Yo, but honestly, in reality, how are y'all doing?
Nah, but honestly, thank you, because he just preached.
That's Dane time. Shout out to Dane time, frame time.
That was deep.
You know what I mean? He's our photographer, so you already know. If you need any photography, you know what I mean? Hit him on the Instagram and all that stuff.
Amen.
Maybe he should start preaching and shit.
I told him you should.
Like after that conversation.
After that, he definitely gonna get some pussy tonight, right? You gonna get some pussy tonight?
And if you don't,
she already moved her brains over.
And if you don't, what kind of situation y'all in? Like, what the fuck?
She about to go.
Dog, nigga, I know.
There you go. She said, I know my motherfucking place.
Listen, whatever y'all went through.
Let's bring it back.
Whatever y'all went through. It made it up right there that night, right?
Yo, if this nigga pissed you off last week or next week, nigga, you let it go. Let it go.
Cause suck that
this thing about today,
tonight.
You better suck the fart out his ass, nigga. I don't care. Do it.
Yow, wow.
Yeah, let's go there.
Let's not.
Oh, let's go.
What?
Wait,
go where?
Wait, I have a curveball.
What episode is this?
I have a curveball.
Oh, wait. You had a curveball.
No,
Yeah.
it's not about sucking the fart out of that, but that's a good one. But in regards to ass eating, on one of our episodes, we had a conversation. You know, gentlemen, y'all know.
I know this is.
I eat ass. I think that's, if this was a sport, I'll be top 10, right? But then the conversation was on the reverse role. Have we ever got our ass eaten?
Have you?
No.
Right? No.
Why?
You have?
Wait, I want to ask you. My curveball.
My
curveball is.
I'm gonna talk.
Do y'all eat ass? Have you ever ate ass?
No, and I will not.
Why?
Because I feel it's not the.
Yo, no. Hold on. Plead the fifth.
Somebody listening.
Hold on.
Yo, first of all, you get my nigga. Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. The Plead the Fifth
Fifth
podcast version of For the Block does not eat ass, right?
Huh? I don't.
Throw him out. That's me.
But
nigga, we don't do that.
He lifts his leg. Ask her. Watch.
Tell your story, please.
Nah, tell your story.
Why she know by the time you almost ate ass?
You see?
I never almost ate ass, and I won't
hear that.
understand. I'm answering from a single woman's point of view,
Go.
right?
Let me hear that. Wait, I want to hear
I'm
this.
answering from a single woman's point of view, but
He's
I'm
a
also
fucking asshole.
no. I'm answering also from a jokester's point of view. I would laugh the whole fucking way. I would demasculate him in that moment, and that's the last. If I was to eat my man's ass, I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
No,
I'd
yo,
laugh the whole time.
you're gonna bend his legs back. You're gonna hold his legs back, right? Like that's crazy. Nope.
No, I'm a clown. I can't do
The
it.
word she just used was demasculate, right? And she said I was quiet. So the reason why I would not,
Why?
right, is because I like to be the aggressive. So I don't see how it's a turn on to the mind of a woman. To me, a woman likes to have somebody somewhat manhandled, like from my experience. So I just don't see and experience how somebody can be like me, can be like, go ahead. Like it's just, there's nothing aggressive there. There's nothing masculine.
Hold on. Wait.
So for me, and fat dudes be sweating. Y'all, we nasty.
But the thing is, like for women and men, everybody's
like
different. Some women
somebody
are
here
very
is
aggressive.
I love all the answers.
Yeah.
Some women are aggressors, and they like to be in
This one,
charge.
this
I'm just not
watch.
comfortable trading that place of aggression.
Stephanie.
So
I punch a
That
nigga
one
in the
time
dick.
in
That's
band
what she
camp.
gonna say.
in band camp,
One time
no.
in band camp, what happened?
My ex, no.
Don't even
My
say that,
ex-
don't, because he's gonna watch probably. Don't.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck that nigga.
Right.
Eggs.
All right, so yo, she about to blow you.
You want your knife?
No, I'm good. Thank you. You know, I was just down there, you know, doing the thing, and he just kept like pushing my head down and like picking his fucking thing up.
His
And I'm just
rectum
like,
up?
He guided
Yeah.
you to this asshole.
You was eating Gucci.
no,
He was trying to
a
guide you to
little
the...
bit. I licked the gooch
You was in
before.
the
That's
You was
different.
in the
The
gooch.
gooch
Yeah.
is different from the asshole.
It's right there.
The path is never as dangerous as the
But
location.
my boyfriend will not let
Right?
me like
The path
get
is
in
never
close. He
as
does not fuck
dangerous
with
as
that
the
shit.
location.
Yeah.
Fucking landing strip still.
But no, I do
Well,
not eat ass, and I will
fly,
never
but
eat
this
ass.
is
I can't do it.
I would laugh.
Yeah, no.
She's
My
gonna-
man even
she's
into
gonna-
that shit.
She gonna laugh at the nigga. I'm like, yo, look at you, bitch.
Right. Like,
Bitch ass
that's
nigga.
gross.
Look at your legs up.
Right. Are you supposed to bend over? Like, what the fuck
That's
is
what I'm
that
saying. Like, I
shit?
just don't feel like. What do you do in that moment? Like,
You push her off. No.
Captain
No.
what I'm
Morgan.
saying.
You know
I
Captain
wouldn't-
Morgan with the
listen.
leg on the
Listen.
That's what I'm
table?
saying. Like, what
Listen.
happens when you reach that point to where you like, you know what?
Listen,
You go ahead. Nah,
on my end,
nah.
on my end, I'm too ticklish.
Nigga gonna giggle like a schoolgirl, yeah.
That shit ain't have nobody blowing in my ass.
No.
Hold on, there we go. Thank you for sharing.
Next.
Somebody,
You want me to go?
Janice, go.
Between y'all.
somebody ate ass.
She look hurt right now. So
I'm not. Wait.
It's her
No,
Who's not-
it was me.
Yes, it's a vibe.
Oh, you sick fuck! What did you do?
because and that's
Did you catch that vibe?
because of what I said before.
Did you catch that vibe, sir?
Because of what you
off.
no,
Right.
because of what I said
We threw
before,
that shit back.
right? Like I said, the whole not asking for much. Her vibe is very intimate. It's very private. She was smoking. She was drinking, and once I was like, "Fuck it."
Let me eat your booty.
Yo, this nigga dead ass took all
Let
his
me eat the grocery.
negativity. That's where the negative comes out of. That's why I
It
don't do
wasn't like
it.
she was home thinking about eating ass.
No, not at all.
The situation presented itself. and
What
she
was
kinda fucked up.
going
She
through
said,
your mind? What was your
"Fuck it."
experience?
It was a drunk night, but it was something that like I priorly knew that is that even a word or whatever. I knew prior that like he wanted to try and
Okay, it was something that y'all both.
yeah, like I knew already. Yeah.
It was
So
planned.
yeah, and it was
mutual.
just kind of like we were both drunk and it just kind of happened.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a surprise.
No,
It wasn't like-
no, I wouldn't do that.
Yo,
I
when
wouldn't
it
do
happened
that.
though, you're like, yo,
What is that?
hold
moment
on, wait.
Like,
When it happened, we
I'm
like,
looking at you like,
are we gonna do this now? Was it like that?
I'm not
When you
gonna
looked
lie,
at each
I
other
don't
like,
Wait,
you
did
was
you
just
I
spread
was
his cheeks?
drunk. Like it was just
you
like
spread his cheeks?
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really don't remember all the details.
So
I
it never
can't
happened.
get in
We're not-
details right now.
Technically, it never happened.
There you
I
go.
can't really get to details right now.
That shit was a
but-
whole dream, my nigga. That shit was
Yeah.
like, no. That was a part 2 on Netflix. That shit never happened.
That was the deleted scenes.
Ooh. And I have an A ass, but it's not that I'm opposed to, because I got my ass ate and that shit felt great. So it's just like if my man, let's get this straight, not somebody that I'm dating, getting to know, like we're established that we are a relationship now. I'm not gonna say a certain amount. I'm not gonna give it an extent, but right, like I'm gonna eat my nigga's ass if he's really my nigga. Like if he really wants it, I'm not opposed to making my man happy.
Many years in?
The same way that he's gonna make me happy. But I'm not gonna go around like, oh, you want to eat my ass? I'll eat yours. Like we're not.
How many years in before you start eating ass?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. Like I don't have a time for that. It's the relationship, the vibe. Like yeah, you know what I'm right.
I thought that if a chick eating ass would want to do it to somebody she's not with, so she wouldn't have to kind of go through that, relive that.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm not sure how like I would feel when I actually eat somebody's ass.
Is that part of a one night stand, eating ass?
I gotta stop saying I'm never gonna do shit.
Is that
Stop saying you're never gonna do shit.
Honestly, because that's how I ended up here.
It's enjoyable understanding your relationship. You now eating ass.
When I got my ass ate, that's why I'm not opposed to it.
So what I will say is like all these situations that are occurring, all this ass eating, this fucking whatever. These are all situations that need to happen between like it's got to be within the person who you are with, like your relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it should be like that. It shouldn't be with some rando because then that's A1 shit. Neither side's trying to hold on.
Women eat or
for either one. Because some women have A1. As much as they may want to deny it, women have an A1 situation that they're not trying to put out for a nigga that they ain't trying to stay with. Am I wrong?
There you go again.
Everybody has an A1 situation. Like you can't give them A1, especially if the nigga ain't here forever.
So you can't give A1 head.
You can't. No.
I agree with that because like
The reason why I said it.
right, like
So
you
you don't
guys
eat
do
the
know
pussy,
how
you
like
just get a fake child.
you know how guys say like they'll give out like whack dick if it's not like somebody you know that they're really feeling like that, or if it's just like a casual situation. Women do the same thing. You think you getting I miss you head and we just been talking.
Women do what men do, just better.
You know what I
You
mean?
can tell the difference in head though.
You can obviously tell the difference, but sometimes you gotta pull that extra trick
You
out the
can
bag.
tell.
Like damn,
No,
somebody's thinking-
My nigga, when they
I'ma ask.
yo fam, when they pull their tongue out while it's in their throat, that's different.
No, when
Them niggas mean it. They're fucking defiant. They care about life, nigga. They're trying to make you happy.
When she's sucking
Wait,
it, she's
shit.
looking for love.
But it gets better when they're. But it is.
Let's be clear. When she's sucking it like she's looking for love. If she's sucking like she got
I want
daddy issues,
that video when it was like I want to so far down my throat. I
But
feel
that's
it
the
on
thing.
my heart.
You're not always gonna get that. That's the problem. You might get, but you might get that rookie. Hold on. You might get that rookie shorty who's doing that because she's trying to build the numbers up or she's trying to prove a point.
There's
Same
girls
way that you
like
have,
that.
hold
But
on.
there
Same
are
way you'll have a nigga who'll
Right.
do the same thing, but then you have the older women, the women who have been there and they're just here to have fun.
Right.
They're gonna give you D League shit, my nigga. Same way we'll give them D League. The difference is their D League is like starters for us. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you the work, but then they might have something on the top that they're not sharing with you. You know what I'm saying? For us, we give them D League. It's D League. That's what you're getting.
You got D League, bro? You got D League before?
No, probably. I don't know. Nigga felt like A League to me. They got me, but I wasn't hooked.
Your A League.
My A League was their D League, but you know what? I got mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
That's all that matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a race for first.
Right.
And I win.
He won.
I could definitely know when somebody was in like he thought it was gonna be something and it's just. So I can tell when she's just there like but I can't keep going knowing that you did like. It's over. It's alright.
My nigga, but their D League is different from ours. My nigga, they putting in work in D League, not
I'm
A
not
League.
putting in no D League. I have a reputation on it.
Don't matter, my nigga.
His sole purpose. What are you guys talking about?
Everything is killed for you.
His sole purpose.
And my sole purpose is
You are the
life.
terminator.
I told you in the last episode, I do it for the fat kids that can't. I gotta live out
Beautiful.
here. I gotta live out here.
Thank you.
It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna get
Right.
with the shirt on, but the minute I kill is over. Now I think I'm L Cool J shirt
Nah,
off.
this nigga's
It's
definitely
all
the
you.
type at fucking spring fling with the fucking shirt off outside performing.
I put in effort to get these. I'm gonna come through and then give you D League.
For what?
Sometimes I'm fucking you good for me. Like nigga, all right. You still got it?
You did that shit.
No, you right. You right.
Looking in the mirror at himself.
Like, yeah, you did that, nigga. You see that? You heard her, right?
He got the mirror.
Yeah, he's one of them niggas. He likes the reassurance. He wants the reassurance.
Believe there's been bitches out here that fuck both y'all, including me, including you, that did it for themselves. They had nothing to do with
Right, hell, you threw me the whoop way off.
I've never fucked nothing either.
Yeah. Very off.
I know that.
what I'm saying.
That's true.
I stay out of
She ain't
specific
lying.
location.
I
know that.
That's a lot.
Y'all don't know that.
I know that.
What I'm saying is that a bitch use YouTube, it ain't for you. Or you think she gave you the pussy for you? No, it ain't for you. Cause she busted one and she kicked you out. I've been kicked out many times, so I know.
I've never been kicked
So you
out.
should have trained this. All right.
So,
Yo, how much is it Uber?
so lady,
You got that?
You got water?
Before
You got
we
that
wrap
Uber for
up,
me?
what's next for Plead the Fifth? I know you said you guys are getting back into the studio to start cooking up again. So, what can we expect from Plead the Fifth?
Spicy shit. This summer was spicy for sure.
Oh.
So don't hide your kids, hide your wife. Hide
Yo,
your
if you want, I'll send you this episode. This could be us.
Honestly, like
Yeah, hide your kids, your situationships, put them all away, and just watch it by yourself because it's gonna be spicy for sure.
for sure. And at
6? That's different.
It's a lot.
6.
Isn't 6 like bare arms or some shit?
Yeah,
That's what's been ended up happening after
we shooting. Right.
This thing good. This thing good.
Do it again. 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 Do it again.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Silencer. It was a silencer.
Silenciador. Okay.
Had a potato on the muzzle, yeah?
With that being said, too, I feel like we're probably not gonna really be in seasons. You're just gonna be like
Random shit.
not random, but I think like episodes. We're never gonna come in and out. We got a lot of shit.
Yo,
That's what I told her.
That's appropriate.
He warned me about this.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
We're never gonna come in and out, guys.
no doubt.
We do also have some small events in the works in terms of like women empowerment events. Men are welcome because I do think it's important for men to learn about women empowerment and women's
Absolutely.
struggles.
Absolutely.
But also like just things like that, and also like we said, a lot of spicy shit that's about to be coming out.
Absolutely, and I know I said this off camera, but I want to say it on camera. I appreciate you guys pulling up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? This is, I know,
Thank you for having us.
jumped in
This
here,
was dope.
Like I said, man, representing for the ladies and holding it down.
Yes.
Young queens doing their thing. In the podcast world, where I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of ups and downs. We experience it. You guys are. I'm glad to see and hear that you're back in the kitchen cooking up. We'll be in tune. Let us know any way we can support. Pop up. Let us know the event. And we'll be there, man.
We appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for having us.
You already know. So let everybody know real quick where they can find you. All your social media. Yeah. Pow, right there.
There we go.
Plead the Fifth podcast on Instagram and Social Culture on YouTube, right?
Social media for YouTube, personal page, also on Instagram, and y'all want personal pages too.
Give your personal. Don't be shy.
No.
Mine is
Just
B
go like this. Go
Goddess
like this.
with 3 S's
Point down.
and an underscore.
Point down.
It's gonna be right there.
There you go.
Stephanie.
It's spelled like that.
Underscore JATTIAS. I'm gonna spell it out because no one's gonna understand what the fuck.
That's JLT is. And Viva La Mel underscore. There we go. Yeah.
There you go, ladies and
Or
gentlemen.
Mel for short. Now I'm just kidding.
And Mel for short. That is Plead the Fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. 52 Mindset. Make some noise.
52 Mindset means having a hustler's ambition and ambition of a rider. Shit, I hope that gets the line step.